Thank you very much. This is a little bit of a nervous-making thing to get up in front of so many people. And I see you all at different events around the city, and so I know you're involved not only here at the Chamber, but also in Rotary and in other ways around the city. Two things I wanted to mention about myself that you might not know. One is that I was a city planner with the city of Issaquah back in the 80s and worked on the Pickering Corporate Park, where they now have the Home Depot World Headquarters. And that was my introduction on that scale of projects that are going to include a balance of both retail and office space on the same site. I think that one's been successful for Issaquah. We have a different kind of setup here in Sammamish, and so we're going to do a different mix because ours is also going to include the public amenities that we want to roll and fold into that project. And then we are going through the policy to allow the commercial side to shift and drift between office and retail as the market warrants. That's one way we can provide the chamber, the businesses here, both retail and office, with the flexibility to find space to operate and to expand and grow here on the plateau. I do want to mention transportation projects. Our next one in line is a $12 to $14 million bridge that's going to connect this part of Sammamish right here, so that as you go to the end and where you turn off of Main onto 244th, you really only have one way out of here. You'll then be able to turn right on 244th and go down and across and really be able to loop back towards the Safeway store or proceed north to 202. This is an essential key link in creating our arterial system, and it's one where we're also hiring an engineering firm to come in and to look at the finished design work to both confirm the constructability and also to look for cost-saving kind of measures. So we are taking business principles seriously at the city of Sammamish, and we are working with the business community to make sure that as we purchase services, as we develop projects, that we're keeping the flexibility, innovation that you would all expect in running your own business. On the East Lake Sammamish Parkway, really the first phase of that is what's at play this year. It's a $12 to $14 million project. It's at the bottom of Englewood Hill Road. We have two places where your neighbors get hurt badly in this city in automobiles. One is right there in front of the Safeway store at the big intersection. That's our worst intersection for safety, and part of that is because there's so many people using it. Probably the second one is the bottom of Englewood Hill Road, just because of the turning motions, the volumes, the way that thing was designed in the past. The next phase of work is not $41 million, it's $12 million. We will have a design that's 30% of the final construction plan set available before the City Council takes action to spend the first penny on that project. And I will invite all of you, and I do invite all of you, to come down, look at those final designs, and decide for yourself, what are we building that's more than you would build? Would you also include a left turn lane so that people can make turns in and out of some of those driveways on both sides of the road? Is having a sidewalk, at least on one side of the road, one sidewalk too many, or is it important to be able to have people move across and along the parkway? When you look at the project, I think you'll find we've done a good job. The complexity of the projects, the interrelated nature of the projects that we work with, the one word I'm going to leave you with is balance. We aren't making decisions between right and wrong. We are balancing interests at the city of Sammamish. We've done a great job. It got us to number 11. I'm hoping that we can push into the top 10. Matter of fact, some of those top 10, if you actually move there in the next 6 months, you'd have a chance of frostbite because some of them are in some very northerly locations that don't enjoy our good weather. I don't think we got credit for the good weather that we have. But I will say that the projects, Town Center, the transportation projects, the other kind of capital infrastructure that we expect to build in the next 4 years, all are involve a balance of interest, involve working with the community in a sophisticated way. I feel I'm the 6.